You know, maybe if Kendall ends up in the hospital, he'll have to go cold turkey and he'll get clean. I ain't mad at it. I fully believe Kendall lived. The kid might not live. The little... Hello everyone, my name is Michelle and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you could, please leave the video a like before exiting and please consider subbing. And today we'll be watching Succession. Welcome back everyone. We're getting into the last 2 episodes of season 1. This has been quite the first season of a show. I think the last 2 episodes were like the heaviest, but I first want to say thank you all so much. I really appreciate going through all the comments and all the just discussing it with you. It's such a fun part of reacting and watching this alongside everyone. It's like I'm here by myself, but then you get into the comments and you just get everyone's thoughts, and I just want to say thank you so much. I really do enjoy responding and engaging. I appreciate it, so keep on commenting. I love it. I really do enjoy it. And speaking of the comments, I did want to address like a couple of them. I just want to in regards to Nate and Shiv, I want to be clear. I'm not excusing Shiv. I don't know if that's what it comes off as. Like, I'm sorry if that's how it comes off, like I'm just like disregarding Shiv's infidelity. That's not what it is. It's more so I find Nate to sort of be like a distractor from like, how can I put it? Like every time she's with Nate, it's like it's time taken away from where she could be with like her siblings or her father, and I can get more of that dynamic. But I was advised that I should pay a bit more attention to those scenes with Nate because they do have a purpose, and I'm maybe thinking like maybe that in and of itself, the fact that she's not with her family, speaks to Shiv's sort of separatist way of like how she deals with the family, or how she chooses to not deal with her family. like if she's with Nate, she's not really in the mix of things. Maybe that in and of itself is a feature of her character, sort of like how her father says she runs away, calls her a coward, she doesn't really confront things. So maybe that's an aspect of her character. But you know, either way, I do plan on keeping an eye on those scenes that Shiv has with Nate, and I'm not excusing her like cheating with Tom. I'm at this point, I don't think neither she or Tom should be together. Like at all. I think Tom is using her to get in with the family, and like she's just like, I guess he kind of sees her as not necessarily part of the game, but like a way to get higher in life. Is sort of how I view that relationship. She's a means to an end sort of deal. And as for Shiv, like I said, Shiv ain't shit for cheating. And then last episode, Tom does cheat, which is something that is brought up, and someone brought that up in the comments that Tom did cheat last episode, and he does not bring that up either to her. So there is, I think infidelity is sort of a staple. Like, you know how when couples get married and then like in season 4 or 5 you get the one of them cheated, like you were rooting for them. I think the show really established right off the bat there is nothing to root for in regards to this relationship, and cheating is a norm in it. So I just wanted to like kind of make that clear. And speaking of Shiv and Tom, I was also asked, who do I think loves more? Like who loves who more? Does Tom love Shiv more, or does Shiv love Tom more? I actually said I think Shiv loves Tom more. I think I mentioned it in my last reaction in my little post episodes musings, that I feel like Tom loves Shiv, he cares for her, but he's not in love with her. He's more so in love with her last name. Like that's the love affair that Tom is having. It's with the last name Roy. Now, I honestly can't give you reasons as to why I think Shiv loves Tom more, but I do believe she does, because we haven't really gotten any ulterior motives placed in Shiv's. I guess you can say her ulterior motive is I think it was in, I forgot what episode it was, but she has a moment with Nate where she says we can be these decent people, like good, normal, decent people. And she does not have sex with Nate in that episode. It was the episode when they were on the couch together and he was like massaging her feet. And I felt like maybe that's why she's with Nate. Like, she views him to be someone good. And if she's with someone good, then she can sort of scratch that itch, that need to be good. Like how she says, you know, on a philosophical level, she disagrees with what her father is doing, like buying out all these local TVs. I think Shiv is aspiring to be something that, personally speaking, it's not necessarily about her or her beliefs, but more so being different from her family. So I just want to say that, and I will address after these next 2 episodes, these last 2 episodes of season 1, whether or not I think Tom loves Shiv more, or will I still stand by Shiv loves Tom more? I will be answering that again at the end of the episode. I think that was it for all the comments that I wanted to respond to. I do want to say, Kendall, I did not expect him to relapse so soon and go down what is seemingly a very dark path, but I guess we're on the ride. I do think, at the end of the last episode, I think because I was just so wrapped up in the Kendall dark spiral that I just automatically assumed that this plan is going to fail. But now that I have time to step away from it, I want to recant that belief. I do think, yeah, I think Tom is going to succeed. Kendall's going to succeed. I think him with Sandy and Stewie, I think they are. I think, you know how the season started off with Kendall trying to be CEO, but his father stopping him, saying like, you're not ready? I feel like the season's gonna end with Kendall becoming CEO. I think Kendall's gonna succeed at this. I think I was so wrapped up in like, oh, Kendall, you're gonna fail, because that's what one we're used to seeing from Kendall, and 2, he was just in a really bad way. But now I'm thinking about it, especially considering we already had, what was it, episode 6 or 5? Is it 6? 6? I think it was episode 6, where he like, what's the vote called? No confidence, and he loses that. It's like, you swing at the king, you best not miss, but he missed the first time, and I don't think they're gonna have Kendall fail twice in one season. Just storytelling alone makes me feel like Kendall is gonna succeed, and he's gonna end the season as CEO. He's gonna somehow, this whole Stewie Sandy thing, it's gonna pay off. I fully believe it will, just based off of TV storytelling alone. Like, it started off with him, so he's supposed to be CEO in episode 1. It doesn't go that way. Then in episode 6, I think halfway, well, no, that's not halfway, 5 would be halfway, but 6, he swings at his father, he misses, he gets the boot, he relapses, he goes down his dark spiral. Yeah, I think episode 10 is gonna end with him succeeding. We'll see if I'm right. Anyways, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever it is you like to do when you watch your favorite reactions, and just get comfortable, and let's get to.
Jerry, I don't want to ask.
Okay.
She comes crawling, then I'll think it over.
Fine, okay, I get it.
Who's there?
Why do I feel like he...
With that chinless hippie prick?
What the hell? Why do I feel like he low-key wants to go? Like, he regrets saying, I'm not going to be at your wedding. I feel like he wants to walk her down the aisle.
Or, as I said, I'd be willing to just drop traditional and go Tom Roy, in fact, for myself.
Oh, you love that, wouldn't you, Tom?
Uh-huh.
I could do with knowing about the bad thing in cruises. You know, the thing that meant you couldn't sleep. But you always wanted to make it public, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, in my bones, I did.
Exactly.
But I did then destroy all the evidence, so...
Does she want to use the scandal to like detract attention off of the whole?
The longer you leave it, the worse it will be when you.
Like this, the guy, what's his name? Something with a G. Jesus, the whole scandal of him murdering his wife, or whatever.
It's quite bad.
They can use that to like overpower the media frenzy of him murdering his wife.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Here you are.
Is this their mother?
Well done on Tom. Tell me again why you're marrying him.
Oh, come on.
Joking. I like him.
No, ask her again.
Did you see?
Did you see what?
That's the girl from Brooklyn. From your bachelor party. Who sucked your dick and made you swallow your load.
Right, that's that.
Oh.
Oh, Greg, her name is Tabitha, and she and Roman are dating, which is cool. So please do not act like an unsophisticated rube.
Oh, no, Roman. I'd be like, listen here. You gotta get rid of her, Roman. Not at your sister's wedding. No. I'd have to sit Roman down and tell him this ain't it. This not here. No. Hey, oh my God, she's gonna find out. The mother's gonna find out. There's gonna be a whole big blow up. Something's gonna happen.
By the way, I'm Connor's partner.
Fantastic.
I gotta say, Connor has some nice hair.
And what do you do, Connor?
Connor doesn't really do anything.
Oh, the life.
What?
Oh no.
Shit.
Did he take offense to that? I mean, does Connor actually have a job? Connor, you can't be mad at her.
So I will be performing the father role.
Oh, Connor.
Great.
Tom is like, your name is not Logan. Roy. You are Connor Roy.
Safeguarding 30,000 acres of wilderness, that's nothing. Being
So
on the
you're
verge of setting up a
conservationist?
podcast on Napoleonic history.
You know the Canadians, right? Eve, etc.
Well, the pension fund.
Is that Frankie's talking to?
Say there was a situation where private equity was trying to buy out a major media company and install a new CEO.
Why? I have never seen a man with looser lips. You can't keep a secret, can you, huh?
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Just a second.
Hi.
Hi there.
So are both Tom and Shiv's little things here?
First.
She has a nice ass.
Listen, I don't mean to be overly dramatic.
But you're going to be
but I was
overly
assured
dramatic.
when I accepted that your father wouldn't be here. He's just weighty, Shiv. He carries his gravity.
Book a goddamn hotel and don't show up.
I hear you might have something explosive I can use.
Let's destroy ATN, Shiv. Wouldn't that be a nice wedding gift to the American people?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm just concerned about collateral damage. Tom.
Oh my God. Don't.
Congratulations.
I just wanted to say thanks for having me. And,
Oh my
I'm
God.
Tabitha.
Why are y'all introducing?
Well,
y'all are messy. Tom and Tabitha, y'all are messy.
Best man won.
As in,
You won the Shiv off, pal. Good luck.
right. And who are you again?
This is so nasty.
I just wanted to say that I did meet Nate.
You've met Nate before, I think.
Look, Shiv,
Ooh.
is this real? Do you really want to do this? Because we don't have to.
Do this?
Oh my goodness, Tom.
What level are we on? Are you fucking around on me?
Tom.
Honestly, this Nate, you know, I can...
Tom is throwing me for a loop. I never would have thought he would have willingly wanted to call this off.
This is real. I'm not fucking around on you.
What are you going to do with this? Because if I give you the details, it could really hurt me, Shiv.
And hurt Greg.
You're not gonna let me get hurt.
Oh shit.
On these specifics.
Oh my god. Why do I not even, are we even halfway through the episode and I want to change my answer to, I was asked, who do you think loves who more? And I initially said Shiv, but I don't even know. Does Tom love her? Shit, I don't think either of them love each other. Fuck it. I don't know. This episode's left me so confused, and here comes the big man.
Hey.
Come on. Forbidden fruit.
Nate.
Both of y'all annoy me. You both annoy me. Fucking Greg. Oh my god. Cousin Greg. I can't wait to see when this show ends. I can't wait to see where Greg ends up.
The marriage, how long do you give it?
Oh my god, Mama.
Is there
Mama Roy? Oh my god. Oh, this is like the worst wedding episode I've ever watched of any TV show.
So, what is it you got against me?
You're the one making it personal. I'm just trying to do my job. Think of everyone, not just myself.
Busting my chops in my auto shop so that some needy fuck from the projects can jack off on my time.
I find that a very reductive view of human nature.
Well, I didn't make human nature, but I do know what they read and what they watch.
So you'd appeal to the baser instincts of human nature and exploit it.
I know all about the Cruise Division horror show and the cover-up. And Gil wants to go to town on you, but maybe I can get him to hold off if ATN stops the personal stuff. And Tom needs to be clean. Oh, move him on, move him up. Maybe abroad.
A takeover?
Okay.
An acceleration.
Oh.
No. Fuck off.
This weekend.
Oh, shit.
But you told Frank Vernon.
How does he know?
I hinted.
We've been contacted by a reporter.
Oh.
And they know something's cooking.
I told a loose lipstick ship.
Can I suggest a hug?
You serious?
What is it? What?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Why?
Just
Cause
come on.
Cause I don't know what the fuck you guys over.
First.
Here it comes.
Here we all are.
Aww. Oh, the calm before the storm. Oh my gosh, this goes.
I don't know. I mean, like, I think I owe it to him.
Oh, cousin
I don't want to
Greg.
be the one to tell him.
Oh, cousin Greg. Who are you talking to? Who are you?
Get him to totally not tell him.
I think tell him.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Is Tom gonna be a runaway bride, y'all? I get the feeling we're gonna get a runaway bride situation. It's gonna be Tom, a runaway groom. Oh my god, what if she gets kidnapped? Because her dad said, I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna let them come for you, Shiv. I'm like, who are they? Who's this, Tom? Nah. Do they do kidnappings in this show?
So I want to just say that I think that Shiv is like...
No.
I think she's having an affair.
No.
Oh, what I saw. You
Shut
should
up! I just said shut up. Shut the fuck up.
All right, but I think you should know what I saw.
Shut the fuck up, Greg. Shut up.
Oh
Dude,
god.
What the hell?
Oh my god. You know, I might have to change my position. Tom loves Shiv more.
I was looking forward to taking you down. You've got a very persuasive daughter.
But doesn't a deal feel so much better?
Oh, look at you, Shiv. Y'all, I was joking when I said we would have a runaway bride. What if Tom really is a runaway bride?
You think there's a chance you'll just do a deal?
Have you met my dad?
This episode was unsettling. I couldn't find my feet. It feels like this was like the taster. And the finale is gonna like just dive you in. Next episode. Episode 10, Nobody is Ever Missing. Oh, Tom showed up. Okay, no runaway bride, Tom. I really thought Tom was gonna play the runaway bride.
Hello.
Hi, Marcia.
Hi.
Is my father available?
Everything is okay?
Yeah, it's... I just need to have a word.
Come in.
What is it?
It's a proposal to buy Waystar for $140 a share. Great value for shareholders. Yeah. There it is.
He's holding a weapon, Kendall. You might die today.
Fucking bear hug?
That's right.
No.
Well, fine. We have the financing. Let's just
There's a scissor on that table. Take 10 steps back, Kendall. It might end up in your eye.
I'm not sorry for what I'm doing, which is correct, but I'm sorry for how it makes you feel.
Kendall, you need to take 10 steps back. I feel like your father would swing on you. There is a weapon on that table.
Do you even know what you're doing this for?
Ideas. I have, I've wanted to do things to save the company.
You know, that's a fair question. Do you know why you're doing this?
Do some good things.
Do good things. Be a fucking nurse.
He has a fair point. You want to buy a media company and manage like a multi-billion... good is a very,
What is it?
Is he fishing it?
Jerry, where's Jerry? Carl.
There's a very dubious line you're walking when you...
I need Carl. I need...
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Is he having a heart attack?
What is it?
Bear hug.
Roman, no. I just don't want a rocket at my wedding. Stop being a kid.
Excuse me, I actually have to go watch a fucking satellite launch in Japan that I'm actually in charge of, that I reorganized for you.
Oh my god, I think something like this happened in Billions. Watch it blow. What? That's not funny. It's not. Oh shit, but it is funny. Well, what happened in Billions? The guy Wendy slept with, it blew up, and they made a whole bunch of money because they bought stocks. I forgot what happened. They got rich off of his failure. We're gonna pretend that did not happen, huh? Oh shit.
I got something I need to tell you.
Okay. Sorry.
Hey, let's go over here.
Okay.
Right by the Kings. This is perfect. Okay.
Okay.
If he asked Willa to marry him.
I finally found a job I want to do.
Oh,
okay.
Thank God.
President of the United States.
What? Connor.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Look at you.
I'll go if he throws a drink at him.
For tonight.
Can I top you up, sir?
What the fuck? Jerk! I don't want to see him again. Ever. Ever. Okay?
But are you across this? I've had 40 calls about the launch. Yeah, it blew up.
It blew up?
Yes, it exploded on the launch pad.
Yeah, wow, they really should have told me that. That's,
Roman.
How bad is it? Is it bad?
I'll reiterate. It exploded.
Because I did put a lot of pressure to accelerate the launch, even though there were concerns.
You're looking at potential corporate manslaughter.
His face. leave the country. Oh, what was that? Oh, I guess to, yeah, pay him off after that whole blow up on him.
But I'd like to welcome Tom to the family. I don't feel like I'm losing a sister. I don't feel like I'm gaining a brother either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel anything. It's a mental disorder. It's called borderline personality disorder.
Is he being serious?
I love my wife. And I just love saying the word wife. Wife. She's my wife. She's my life. And I'm gonna stop talking now because I feel like I'm gonna cry, and it would be crazy to cry.
I feel like he's... No, he's...
I love you all.
I think he's crying because of what cousin Greg said about her having... I think that's... Oh my god. Oh, Tom. Does Tom love Shiv more than Shiv loves him? Did I get the answer wrong?
In terms of burying whatever it is we know and not being afraid of ATN anymore.
Oh, well, that's an interesting perspective.
I brought you in. What did I do? I don't want to play the bleeding heart here, but there is a reason I work with him, and it's because of inequality. And
Oh, inequality. Handle it? Then fuck off. I'm Shiv fucking Roy. And I'm gonna have two very grateful people, the next president and my father.
And that's the thing about...
Sorry, but you need to talk to your brother.
Class.
Okay.
You all need to chat.
That's the thing. That's the whole thing with the whole... I don't want to talk about it here. I'll talk about it later about the whole doing good and class and billionaires and capitalism. It's a murky waters. Oh, shit. Family meeting.
I'm sorry, bro.
The lack of thought to do this to Dad today.
Come on, Shiv, let's not pretend. Yeah? This isn't about Dad.
It's about money.
This is because you like the power.
Yeah.
And Rome, you couldn't get a job in a fucking burger joint, let alone a Fortune 500 without some nepotism. And Con, you like the glamour it gives to a fucking freak show in the desert, okay?
No, Kenny, I could just do...
So you don't think that you owe us an explanation?
I don't owe you anything. No.
What have you had your entire life that I didn't give you? I spoiled you. And now, you're fucked. Maybe you should write a book or collect sports.
My god, he looks so much like a child right there.
Yeah, you didn't hear?
No.
None.
Oh.
Like none at all.
No, 2 guys lost thumbs, and there might be an arm they can't save, but they might.
Oh my god.
So well, at least no one died, I guess.
I just think I'm just not sure I'm a good fit for a monogamous marriage.
Well, at least she's honest, but this is the kind of stuff you broach.
Is it okay? I mean, is that okay to say to you?
Of course.
Before you say I do.
I guess maybe we talked about this before our wedding.
Yes. My god.
But in terms of the relationship, I'm just wondering if there's an opportunity for something different from the whole box set death march.
The box set death march.
It's like 28 different things, and they all get lumped in together in this one sack, and there's a lot of things in that sack. It needs to get emptied out.
What?
It just looks really lovely and nice, but when you open it up...
No, you're right. It is. It's love. It's bullshit.
Yes.
But I do love you.
I love you too.
What did her parents do to her? No. Tom, you don't need to be marrying her. Let her go to a therapist and let her work out her mommy and daddy issues, because whatever she went through with her parents, that's all that was right there. That was a revenge, jealousy, control. Cha. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Something awful is about to happen.
Go!
You know, maybe if Kendall ends up in the hospital, he'll have to go cold turkey and he'll get clean. I am mad at it. I fully believe Kendall lived. The kid might not live. The little valet ain't gonna live. I definitely see you dying. But if Kendall survives, maybe this is a way for him to get clean. I'm seeing the upside to this. You know, I'm not mad at this. Maybe this is what Kendall needed. If this kid dies, that's gonna suck. But maybe killing someone will help Kendall snap out of it. It'll be horrible press for this hostile takeover. But I can see the upside. He'll get clean. This isn't funny. But I find this freaking funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. Kendall. He really is the biggest screw up in this show. Did you just commit murder? How is it that you managed to be a bigger screw up than Roman? Roman almost killed a whole bunch of people. Oh, is that a car coming? Yeah, like I said, you gotta love how it was Roman who thought he killed some people, but it turned out to be Kendall that committed murder. Technically like manslaughter, it's not intentional. Oh, his daughter and son.
Hey! Great.
You wanna dance?
Look at you goobers.
He can't even really enjoy this. I did not see him committing murder in this episode. Oh god, now he has to dance with his daughter. Oh. I'm a murderer. That's his first thought when he wakes up. Oh my god, what if his father knows? And he's gonna hold it over his head.
Hey, son. I don't know if you know, but the caterer I had an issue with died last night. A key card to your room, near where this kid went into the water.
Oh, shit.
Why don't you get in my car and we'll drive you to the plane, and then you can relax.
Is he cleaning it up to like because it's his son and he's not gonna let him?
Did anything?
Oh my god, I had to feel like, what is that? What's Logan's angle? Is he protecting because of his son, or is he gonna use it to leverage him? I did not see this coming. I mean, I had a feeling when he was on his way there. His dad knows, but still, is he gonna leverage him?
This could be the defining moment of your life. You're my number one boy.
I'm sorry.
No.
No. Oh my god. What an ending. I'm truly stunned by that scene. I want to think, because of everything we've seen these past 9 episodes, that Logan's playing him. But I feel like that was genuine. I feel like, God, if you fucking I swear to God, if Logan plays me right now, I'm gonna be so pissed. But I feel like Logan didn't. I initially, what was all happening, like this, like their eye contact as everything's being unveiled, and Kendall's registering what his father's saying. I feel like I was waiting for that turn where he's gonna like flip it on him, never betray me, or I can use this to bury you. I really thought he was just gonna use this to punish Kendall, and yet I fully believed he saw his son was about to go away for murder, that they would, given, I feel like the evidence would have been so overwhelming that the law would have wanted to make an example out of Kendall, given his wealth, his station. And they would have went at Kendall, especially considering the family's an extremely precarious situation. They're hated, not to mention he was high. I mean, and I feel like Logan's paternal instinct, just because we saw it from episode 8 when he tells Greg to look out for him. I don't want to find him, oh my god, at the bottom of a lake. Oh, Jesus. He was at the bottom of a lake. Just he didn't die. And I feel like he protected his son. Now, granted, should Kendall have gone to jail for what he did? Yes. You absolutely aided in this kid's death, manslaughter. And the tears and the way he just ran into his dad's arms and hugged him. Whew. I want to believe I want to believe it's genuine. I want to believe it's genuine. I want to believe that the last scene of season 1 was a genuine moment between Kendall and his father, because they have been at each other's throats this entire season. Then I want to believe that this was something genuine. And I'm choosing to believe it. You know, I don't care. It was real. It was very real. I am choosing to believe that this is real. Now, I was asked to answer prior to watching, who do I think loves who more? Does Tom love Shiv more than Shiv loves Tom? Or does Shiv love Tom more than Tom loves Shiv? And I said, I think Shiv loves Tom more, because I believed Tom loves her, but was more so in love with the family name. Tom was the one that completely, I didn't see this coming from Tom. I am true. I don't know the actor's name. Matthew, I can't remember his last name. I know it's M. I can't. I don't. Is it Mad? I can't see the spelling in my head. Is it M-A-D? I can't see the spelling in my head. I'm sorry, but I do know his first name is Matthew. Wonderful actor. They're all great actors. Every single one of them excellent. But there was such subtlety in Matthew that I was just kind of, you have to lean into it. Like it's in his eyes. He has such expressive eyes. Or is that just me? Like, there are moments I can always tell when he's being genuine, because it's like his eyes get glossy and you can see his eyelashes a bit, like they darken because there's like tears in his eyes a bit. And it pulls you into his character even more when you see those moments where you can really because it's not that I don't think he's a genuine individual. I just think he is a very eccentric man, and he leads into it, and it can disarm people. But in this episode, I feel like this was the most honest we've gotten from Tom. There was an honesty in Tom these last 2 episodes, just pure honesty. And I initially said Shiv loves Tom more. I feel like Tom loves Shiv more. His willingness and the fact that he said it on more than one occasion. Initially, when he asked if this is real, and if they wanted to call this off, that was once, and I thought maybe he's manipulating her, backing her into a corner. But then he said it again: we can be sheep farmers, scuba divers. I did not see that coming. But then there were little moments where it's like he wanted Logan to be there, but I'm wondering if he wanted Logan to be there just for her rather than his own, like, trying to get they're all such interesting characters, but strangely enough, the character that intrigues me the most right now is Tom. I find him to be the most intriguing character, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I can't get, like, every time I feel like I get a good grip on Tom, he shows me a different side to him that I find myself, I want it to be real, but then I find myself questioning if it is real, like if he's long gaming this, but I think he loves her. Now, there was a moment where Roman just said, I'm like dating the woman who blew your groom. I don't know if she believed Roman, because Roman just be saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Roman is blah all the time. So I'm trying to think, does Shiv believe him? Or did she just think that's Roman being Roman? Because if that's the case, Tom did engage in some extracurricular activities, and he has not spoken on that. Ugh. I was waiting for Tom to open his mouth and say, I did a little naughty thing at the bachelor party, but I wonder if he feels like he got clearance from Shiv, so it's like a freebie, it doesn't matter. And speaking of Shiv, honey, you do not need to be in a marriage. The way she described love, all I could hear, mommy and daddy issues, because her view on love, revenge is I can't think of everything she said. Revenge, control, jealousy. She said a whole bunch of things about how she views love. But those are the three that really stuck with me. Revenge, control, jealousy. Their mother was not what I thought she'd be whatsoever. But she kept like saying, listen, I understand you make jokes at a wedding, but not those kind of jokes. The one that her mom kept running with, the line like, how long do you think it'll last? You don't do that at your child's wedding. I honestly, their mother was not what I expected. And honestly, I don't think I got a good sense of what kind of mother she was to them when they were kids. Not really. I'm very curious about their marriage and what Shiv observed from her father and mother and the way they interacted. Actually, their mother and Logan did not interact in this episode. Interesting. I hope that's not the last time we see their mother. Caroline, I believe her name is. I hope that's not the last time we see her. I hope we get more of them, in particular for Shiv's character, because the way she views love, that comes from somewhere. It comes from somewhere, and I fully believe it comes from her mother and father and the way they interacted. Now, girl, how do you marry someone and the day of say you're not built for monogamy? Child, if I were Tom, I'd have to scoop you up into a suitcase and roll you to couples therapy. You know, I am my brother, and as well as my sister, they I don't think it was counseling, but before they got married, they went to their pastor and they did like talks and things like that. And you know, for some people, they don't do like, I know before you get married, sometimes people like to go in front of like a couples therapist, and they like to like hash certain things out because it's a safe space, it's a neutral space, or something like that. And I know for some religious people, they go to their pastor. My siblings are far more religious than my side of the family. And when I say religious, I mean they attend church religiously. Whereas my side of the family, we're more spiritual. It's more of a thank you, God, for taking me A to B. We always say a prayer before you leave the house. When you get into your car, you thank God. Yeah, that's kind of how our family rolls. We're not churchy people, but we are very faith-oriented individuals who you leave your house, you ask God to take you to your destination safely, and then when you get home, you thank him for getting you home safely, and you say a prayer when you lock all your doors and make sure everyone's safe. And if when someone walks out the door, you say a prayer for them and they get home safely. And it's just kind of habit. But I do know some people, they go to couples therapy or they go to their pastor prior to marriage, because you want your pastor to bless the marriage as well. But they need to see a therapist before they got married, both of them. Tom less so, Shiv absolutely, because Shiv has no business being in this marriage. None whatsoever. And there's a part of me that wants to say if Tom really loves her, he'll advocate for her to work out her issues if she wants to work out her issues inside the marriage. And I wish, there's a moment where she's saying that love is BS, but Tom's like, but I do love you. Like, you call it BS, but I love you. Like, there was just a lot of acquiescing, pardon me, from Tom. Like, she's going on this spiel about how she sees love, and you can see Tom's heart breaking as she's describing love. And you're kind of breaking for Tom, because it's like Tom has this dream of his marriage and what it would be like to her. Tom really did a 180 on me that I don't know how to handle it. Tom really threw me for a loop, y'all. I don't know what was more shocking. Kendall murking somebody accidentally, or Tom saying he would walk away from this, like the family. Like, we could be scuba divers, or if you don't want to get married, we can call it off. I did not see that coming from Sir Tom. But that ending. Ooh, Kendall. Here's the thing. Kendall, you act wrong. You do anything wrong. I fully believe his father is the type of man who's gonna dangle that death over your head, so you better get in line, Kendall. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kendall. Ooh, Kendall. You just gave your dad ammunition. I do think it was a genuine moment. However, I do not think his father is above whipping that shit out if Kendall gets out of line. Speaking of ammunition and blackmailing, cousin Greg is a sneaky little mofo. He just kind of squirms around, pops up, hey, I may have seen something. And you know, he hides very well for a big guy. Like, you are tall. How do people not murk? Like, how do they not catch you? He's so like, he's I don't want to say he's elusive, but he just blends in so well. A tall guy that blends in so well. He's, how can I put it? You don't think much of him, and then he's just kind of there doddering, looking goofy, and then every once in a while Greg will show you. I think he's shown us maybe twice in the season, like when he ratted Tom out to Jerry. And then again, speaking of that, the cruise line thing, that kept coming up. I don't know if Shiv was actually willing to not let Tom, but go down for it. But like, if Tom got caught up in the crossfire, I don't think she was willing, because she does say initially in the beginning, before she broached it, well, I should say before, like, she broaches it in the car with Tom, and then again in the bedroom. But in between that, there was a scene where she does express hesitation because Tom could get hurt. So I do think she wasn't going to let Tom get hurt in that. At least I hope. Regardless, Cousin Greg said, I make copies, you know, just in case. Cousin Greg, I gotta keep an eye on him. He's so, that's the thing, you don't think much of Greg, and then all of a sudden he reminds you, I'm right here. I'm here. I'm protecting myself. I ain't mad at it. You know, I've slowly become impressed with Cousin Greg. Okay, Cousin Greg. I ain't mad at it. At least he protected himself in a way. But then again, we were in this position because your big mouth ran to Jerry and told her. Just when I was warming up to Greg, I remind myself they're in this position because he ratted Tom out. So you know what? I guess, Greg. I guess. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. We're done with season 1 and we can get started with season 2. I hope you all enjoy this reaction. I'll see you all for season 2. Thank you so much and good night. Oh yeah, because it's late. It's like 11 o'clock. Yep, 11:45. Good night, y'all. Good night. And I'll see you all next time. Take care and peace out.